National Nutrition Natural Health Reviews. 3 minutes of the latest naturopathic info with Canada's leading nutrition experts. Watch, learn, and get healthy naturally.
Hi there, I'm Jonathan Beatty, naturopathic doctor and a health expert here at nationalnutrition.ca. Hepatitis is something that patients present in my office with all the time. Why I say that is there's actually a very large number of different types of hepatitis. All hepatitis actually means is inflammation of the liver. Now, the various types of hepatitis it could be bacterial if you had a bacterial cause for the inflammation. The most common causes are viral. So there's about 6 major types of viral hepatitis. There's hepatitis A through E, and then for some reason we skip the letter F and we jump straight to G. And so those are the 6 major types of hepatitis, and they have very, very different impacts on your health in very different ways in which we treat them. Hepatitis A is usually contracted from contaminated food or water. It's very easily spread. It's a much more minor version of hepatitis, and it's usually what we call self-limiting, which is after a couple days, weeks, or months, the symptoms will go away on their own and your body will heal the infection on its own. On the flip side, you have one of your most severe versions, which is hepatitis C, which can actually lead to cirrhosis of the liver and eventual liver failure. And there are some treatments nowadays that we are finding curative, but they don't work in everybody. They do work for some, not everybody. And there are a lot of side effects with the treatment because it's a much more serious condition. Symptoms of hepatitis can be widely varied, but some of the more common ones, you can actually have pain in what we call the right upper quadrant of your abdomen, so pain around where the liver sits. You may also find that you get yellowing of the skin or the eyes. We call this jaundice. And you can sometimes even get itching of the skin that comes with hepatitis. And then, of course, with a lot of different infections, you'd also look for things like having a fever, feeling fatigued, feeling malaise, or feeling like your body's in pain. Those can all be symptoms of hepatitis. And then, of course, because the liver is also involved in the production of bile, which is involved in digestion and specifically the digestion of fats, you may also notice some changes in your bowel habits when you develop hepatitis. So regardless of the type of hepatitis you have, there are things that you can do to help mitigate the symptoms and help ensure that your liver is as healthy as possible throughout the hepatitis. Even something like hepatitis A, which is a much milder version of hepatitis, can lead to a lot of impairing symptoms, and it can be a very uncomfortable condition to have. And so you want to make sure that you're supporting the liver. Now, the liver's role in the body is to actually help filter and detoxify compounds. So what we really want to ensure is happening when there's inflammation in the liver is that it's still capable of doing its job. So what you're really going to want to focus on is reducing inflammation in the liver, which will reduce the symptoms of the hepatitis and will reduce the impairment that the hepatitis creates in the liver, as well as you want to improve those pathways of detoxification. So the ways we do this is herbally. You could look at using turmeric or milk thistle. These herbs are both very good at reducing inflammation in the liver, thus reducing the negative impacts of hepatitis. And then you could look at supplementing with things like your B vitamins, N-acetylcysteine or glutathione, which help to support the major pathways of detoxification in the liver, and that will help to reduce the negative impacts that the hepatitis is having on you. So if you do suffer from hepatitis, it's important to understand which type of hepatitis you have, but do understand that there are treatments that can either help alleviate the symptoms of your disease or it can help speed up the curing of it. So if you do have hepatitis, I hope this video has helped you out. Subscribe to our channel. Any questions or comments, please post them below. And always remember, knowledge is health.